Hey, what's up, everybody? Wait, can you see me? Okay, well, hold on. Yeah, that's much better.
Let's do it.
All right, so I'm gonna get down to the bottom of these lighting issues. In the house, we've got the Geekoto LED light ring. And since we're here, if you have any trouble with this thing, contact support at geekoto.com. All right, let's get into this box. Okay, pull that out. And then pull that box out. Now, I usually don't give y'all a whole overview of my little recording studio here. Don't be judging the mess that's going on. There's a lot of products I gotta get reviewed. So I figured, hey, why not review the lighting kit? So put that over there. Part of my problem is I just be throwing stuff everywhere. So let's just throw that over there. So this is, whoa, this is your tripod stand. Oh, okay, I've seen this before. So this is the top of it. And you would think that it just unfolded like this and it's broken when you get it, but it's not. Just keep, loosen it up a little bit. Just keep pushing it out. Okay, hold on, I'm being trolled. Keep pushing it out. Okay, keep pushing it out until it turns into a tripod stand. There you go. And I got little pieces of paint or something, maybe plastic. But this is a pretty good looking and feels kind of sturdy. Feels like a sturdy tripod stand. And it's got 3 extension rods right here. You got 1, that's 1. Then you got 2, oh, you got 2. And then that 3rd one should be, yep, there's the 3rd one right there. So this thing actually gets pretty tall. Let's go ahead and break it down a notch or 2 because I gotta fit it all in my video frame. Hopefully everything's recording right now. Let's just put that down to the side and I'll get to it in a second. Then we will get into the Geekoto LED light ring. You get this nice little carrying bag just in case, you know, you got to do something on the fly, maybe in the field, or something like that. You get a little case so you can tote it around. I'm not sure if the tripod stand will fit in there, but this is a mobile phone mount that you get with it. Let me just pull everything out and we'll go through all the accessories and stuff. Okay, so the bag is empty. There's a little pocket in the bag. That way you can store some of those extra accessories too. So there's your padded bag right there. All right, so what we got here? Let's open it up. Open it up. Ooh, a ball head. Not a bald head, but a ball head. So, okay, you got this ball head. It's got a little locking mechanism right here. Good to go. Nice to have that. That can be for your DSLR because, yep, it has a mount right here. And I'll show you that when we get to it. All right, we got our power supply right here. So these 2 cords basically sum up to be your power supply. You've got your brick right here. This plugs into the back of the light ring and this plugs into the wall. Got that. And then what is this? Instructions, might need those. You got your cell phone mount right there. Wow, okay. Ah, okay, I get it. So this mounts onto the tripod stand, or actually you don't even have to use this for the light, but it's made for the light. You can mount this on the stand and then your phone goes in here and it's got a little grippy in there. You see that? You see that grippy? And then you can just lock it in place and lock it in different angles. Now that is cool. I dig that. So let's just tighten that up, put it right there to the side. Let's bust out this light ring. Now this thing already comes put together. I've seen these before where you have to actually put on the diffuser. It comes with 1 diffuser, it looks like. Yeah, just 1. But that's really all you need. I don't know why I would need like an amber filter or a blue one. I like this kind of just clear or translucent diffuser. It's actually built into it. It does not come off as far as I know. Nope, don't come off. And then you got a little wheel right here. There's a little wheel. Can you see that wheel? All right, if you turn that wheel, that actually, wait a minute, am I right or wrong? Yeah, if you turn that wheel right there, it actually turns the screw. That way you can lock in your cell phone mount or your ball head. So let's just go ahead and lock on the ball mount real quick. So quick note for you guys, there's like this rubber washer that was on there. It's almost like some adhesive that's on there. It's actually not allowing for enough of the thread to come out of this right here. So what I did was just take it off. I don't think you'll really need it. Now you have enough room for the thread to get up in there and catch. So if I put the ball head on top, just like such, I can turn that little ring. Hopefully I'm doing, yeah, it's catching. Yep, it caught and now that is on there. So the ball head is on there and now I can adjust my camera as I see fit. But let me go ahead and take this off real quick because I don't want to mess anything up as I put it on the tripod stand. Now let's get into a couple more specifics about this light ring. So you got your mounting point right here. This sticks into the tripod head. And then you got your little lever right here that'll allow you to swivel this back and forth. That means that while it's on the tripod stand, you have different angles you can work with, which is super cool. And then once you get it to where you want it, you just lock it in place and you're good to go. Taking a look around the back side of this bad boy, this is where we get into some good stuff. Let me get up in here with you, man. Now check this out. You do have your DC in right here, and of course you got your power switch, but right here you got a spot for 2 batteries. Now it doesn't come with batteries, but you can go ahead and grab you some Sony batteries right here. This isn't a Sony, this is a newer battery. It's a replacement MPF 550 battery. They fit in right there perfectly. Then they have that little button where you can release the battery right there, but let me just slide that in. That way you can actually see that it fits. So you slam it down just like that and bam. I do believe it's gonna need 2 batteries. Yeah, I don't have 2 batteries, but if you got 2 batteries, you don't need the cable for this thing. You can actually have this thing on the go as you please. But I don't have a second battery, so I can't demonstrate that feature. But once you get it plugged in, you got the option to adjust your color temperature all the way down from 3200K all the way up to 5600K. And then you got your minimum and maximum brightness right here. But let me quit jabbering on about this thing. Let's plug it up and see how much light I can get out of it. So as I said before, you just adjust the legs to the desired position. Then you make sure you lock this screw down or else it's gonna be moving all over the place. And then you can adjust the extension arms as high as you want to. I've got mine adjusted right where I want them for this particular video. And then you go ahead and set that down, and then you take your ring light, set it on top of there. Make sure you back this screw out all the way. That way it fits on the mounting post, and screw it down super tight. That way it doesn't move on you when you're doing stuff. Lock that down, that way it doesn't spin. And then, like I said before, you got this little lever right here that you can loosen up, and then you can swivel this thing back and forth 180 degrees. So you can get just the right angle for where you need that light to shine. I'm gonna go ahead and lock mine down right there. Next, I want to talk about this phone mount. Now, of course you get a ball head, but I don't want to talk about the ball head because that's a familiar item. I'm excited about this phone mount, man. So this phone mount is pretty much specially made for the ring light. It's got a little bracket that it sits on, then you can swivel it basically 360 degrees, and it will fit a phone as big as my Galaxy Note. And the reason I want to focus on this is because, you know, a lot of people want to get started making videos and they think they got to spend a ton of money on gear. If you've got a phone, you can go ahead and just lock your phone in here. Make sure you screw that down, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, remember that. And then you can lock your Galaxy Note, or any phone for that matter. Mine is a Galaxy Note without a case. It opens up wide enough for your phone to be used with the case. So you can start off in portrait mode if you want to, or you can go into landscape mode. And it locks down very tight, that way your phone is secure. This thing has a 1/4-inch screw hole in here. That means you can go ahead and throw in your shotgun mic on the top of here. And what does that mean? It means that this can be kind of a one-stop shop for your YouTube studio, because you've got your lighting, you've got your camera, and you got your mic all coming from this one spot. And this works great for vloggers and like beauty YouTubers. Like the ring light is perfect for beauty YouTubers, and your phone is right there. That way you can see yourself at the same time, and you don't have to go out and spend a ton of money on a bunch of gear, because this light is about $100 and it comes with the phone mount. All you need to supply is a phone, and if you want to get real high tech, you can go ahead and get you like a $60 shotgun microphone, and it won't take up that much room because it's just on one tripod stand. So with that being said, let me go ahead and plug this thing up, and then we should have light. Oh my God, okay, yeah. Ooh, that'll give you a headache, man. Oh wow, that is bright. Okay, so it gets pretty bright. This is minimum brightness, which is pretty much off. And then we get up to maximum. Okay, I'm not looking at that. That is maximum. So between nothing and all of that, you got as much brightness as you'll ever need. I don't see why you would need to turn it up that bright. Oh man, that is super bright. We also have this knob back here that lets you adjust the light temperature. So right now I have it set at 5600 Kelvin, which is more of a cool daylight type of color. But if you want to change your lighting a little bit, you know, kind of soften up the mood a little bit, you can kind of change the color hue. You see how it's kind of getting dull? Let me turn it up a little bit. See how it's kind of getting dull, and it's almost like an amber color, and more of a house light type of color. I like to use my lights on the more of a daylight or a cool hue, but you have that option right there and all of them in between. Like I said, it goes from 32, is it 32? Yeah, 3200 to 5600 Kelvin. And there you have it. Let me turn it all the way up and then I'll turn this down a notch so I won't annoy you. Let me just turn it off. But I'm really digging this light, man. I'm a YouTuber. I put out a ton of videos, but that doesn't mean I'm anywhere close to an expert on how to get that job done. I struggle so much with my lighting and my audio. So anytime I can get a product in here that's gonna help me out with that kind of stuff, it's gonna be a huge warm welcome. So shout out to Geekoto for hooking your boy up, because I can always use some extra help. I ain't no expert in this kind of stuff. I think I might have said that once or twice. But if you had a good time hanging out with me at this video, you make sure you throw those emoji hands up in the comment section, and I'll see y'all at the next one. All right, apparently you had a good time watching this video. Well, today is your lucky day, because I done already made a whole bunch of them for you to go back and binge watch. But if you just want to check out the new stuff, you make sure you smash on that subscribe button and tap that little bell. That way you'll know when it's time to come back and open up some new stuff.